how they practice ethics there, how they communicate with their patient. I will especially mention about the documentation you need for after the exam. You will get to know whether if you passed or not. Hello, I am back again after a long pause. So yeah, today I will cover everything that you need to know about German medical license, especially not German medical license, only about Fachsprachenprüfung. That means a special language test for physician to practice in Germany. So yeah, so actually at first I will explain what is FSP, like Fachsprachenprüfung. So FSP is actually a special language test that examine foreign doctors' capability to communicate in German in a hospital environment. So like in my opinion, this exam setup is actually like our long case exam in our final prof. For example, in medicine exam, you need to at first do the history taking part. So it's same here, but obviously in German. And then you need to do the documentation part, that is again like our long case part. And then at the end you need to present the patient and few general questions regarding the patients and everything. So in general, every parts like the structure is like three parts: history taking, and then documentation, and thirdly Patientenvorstellung, or introduction of patient. And at the same time, in this part it's include Arzt-Gespräch. That means again doctor communication with you regarding the exam. So yeah, like in general all three parts are 20 minutes long. So in general on hour, and immediately after the exam you will get to know whether if you passed or not. And like yeah, so in general the exam takes around 80 minutes in general. And yeah, I will right now mention which document you need to submit before getting an exam date in order to give your FSP. Yeah, so regarding the documentation, I will especially mention about the documentation you need for Oberbayern. So there might be few additional documents you need in case of other states in Germany. But yeah, mostly the documents that you need in general, I will try to cover everything. So at first you need your birth certificate, and that must be certified, and it must be translated in German before submitting. And all the documents I will be mentioning, you need to do the translation in German, and then you need to do again certification. After that you will submit all those documents in the Regierung von Oberbayern. So yeah, I will just right now mention all the documents one by one. So at first, birth certificate, your valid proof of ID, for example your passport, and then your MBBS certificate, as well as your internship certificate, and complete CV. You will get in the website, you will get the template. I will add the website link in my description, so you can find that from there. And police verification certificate, and that not must be older than 3 months. And again, good standing certificate in case of Bangladeshi doctors from BMDC. So yeah, but it's important that the certificate, good standing certificate, is not older than 3 months. And yeah, if you have work experience, certificate in as a health professional in hospital or everything, so you can also submit those certificate with your CV, but again it must be translated in German. And yeah, obviously B2 German language certificate, and then if you are already living in Germany, you need to have a good conduct certificate from your city registration office, and it not again must be older than 1 month, and medical certificate in original form from a registered physician, and yeah, that not must be older than 1 month. You will get that copy of the certificate, actually the template of the certificate in the website, and application form from the corresponding state website, and yeah, in some cases you need your curriculum book or like a study book or log book, but in original form. But in Oberbayern you don't need that. In other state, there are few state you might need this document in advance. So yeah, right now I will mention about the preparation. So in my personal journey, I feel like yeah, you can learn the language faster, but actually to be able to communicate like freely, just like your native or something in a C1 B2 level, it requires time. Like in general, like 1.5 year. If you are very serious about learning German, and if you have a very good instructor, or if you are already learning from a very good school, then yeah, it's like 1.5 year, it's enough to learn till B2 or C1 level. And about the preparation, actually the exam, actually not this is not a knowledge test, so they will examine your capability to communicate with patients. Definitely you need to know the relevant diseases and everything, that must you know. But if you in the exam, if you are not able to give proper answer, you will not fail. But it's very important that you are communicating really good. So about the preparation, all you need to just get better with your German proficiency, and by that you will be like ready to give the exam, and you are yeah, obviously with your Berufserlaubnis, that means your provisional certificate, provisional license. After the exam, you will be able to practice as an assistant doctor in a hospital. So yeah, like after completing the exam, you will get 2 years of provisional license to practice, and yeah, like then you need to again submit for KP, that means Kenntnisprüfung, or your knowledge test, and you can give that exam 3 times. But in case of FSP, you can give as many, like you can give until you pass the exam. So it doesn't matter if it's like 3, 4, 5 times, but for KP you can maximum try for the exam for 3 times. So it's very important that you are prepared really well before giving the KP exam. So practical for 1 or 3 months doesn't matter. Just try to involve yourself in a clinical environment, so that you know the how they practice ethics there, how they communicate with their patients. In general, that is a very good practice before appearing the actual exam. I highly recommend that. That is a very important things to practice. Yeah, that was everything about FSP, and if you have more things to know about FSP, just comment below. I would be really glad to inform. And lastly, I would like to say that practice, have patience, and again practice. You can do this, because if many people are doing this, you are definitely going to do this. Sometimes it may take time, sometimes it may not. Therefore, wishing you good luck and success. If you found this video really helpful, please spread this video with your friends or share it with your friends, because they might also need to know the information. And yeah, and if you have more questions, again comment below. I would be very glad to reply, or like make another video with your questions. That's everything. So today that was it. Again, wishing you all the best. Ciao.